Hey rugby fans, welcome back to my channel. Now my name is Ralph and welcome back to Rugby Fanatic. Now I thought in today's video we're diving into my thoughts and sort of my review and breakdown about the game between the Lions and also the Australian-New Zealand Invitational side. The Lions just handed the Australian team and the New Zealand a 48-0 blowout. Wow. Hey, silly. I mean, what's up with these scores? You know, we had the All Blacks, 43-17. Then we had South Africa, 45-0. And then now this. Wow. It just keeps getting worse. This is shocking and quite embarrassing for that Australian-New Zealand team. Yeah, no excuse. But, I mean, that's not just a win. But that's a statement, and if you're a Wallabies, supporter, you got to be looking at this and thinking, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Man, I got some serious work to do. Yeah, I got some serious work to do, but a bit concerning there, but yeah. Anyways, let's get started. So I thought in the game, I thought Duhan van der Merwe, he really impressed me. He scored in the 7th minute. This wasn't just a try, this was a statement. He breezed through the Australian-New Zealand defence like it was a walk in the park. That's a powerful start and set the tone for the entire match. I thought, looking at the stats, I think Van der Merwe's try came off after a clean break that left, Australia and New Zealand, flat-footed. He made over 50 metres on that carry, showing just how ineffective, Australia and New Zealand's defence was. I mean, the Lions pack were dominant. Australia and New Zealand couldn't even get a foothold. I mean, they were like a kid playing Monopoly with an expert, completely outplayed. The Lions scrum, when we look at the stats, I mean, the Lions won 90% of their scrums. I mean, they had over 60% possession throughout the game, meaning that, Australia and New Zealand barely got a chance to play. So, they're suffocating the Australian New Zealand team. And then we had Marcus Smith. I thought he was superb as well. I mean, this guy was playing 3D chess while Australia and New Zealand was stuck on, go fish. But his kicking was perfect, passing, spot on. He controlled the tempo like a, maestro. Smith finished with a 100% kicking rate, and was the key figure in setting up, plays. His tactical kicking, gained huge meters, often forcing Australian, New Zealand into their own half. So I thought he had a good performance. And let's talk about the back row now. Jack Morgan and also Jack Coden. They were everywhere. They were like the one friend who doesn't, let you finish a sentence. But every time Australia and New Zealand thought they had something, going, they swooped in and stole the ball and they wrecked the attack. But yeah, I mean, Morgan and Conan, they had 5 turnovers between them, completely disrupting the Australian-New Zealand possession. And also their defensive work rate was off the charts, making crucial tackles and slowing down the Australian-New Zealand attack. And then we had Henry Pollock, decided to rub some salt in the wound with a cheeky cry in that second half. At that point, Australia and New Zealand was probably just praying for the final whistle. But Pollock's try in the 68th minute was a nail in the coffin. The Australian New Zealand side had made over 20 missed tackles, so just how broken their defence was. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, this just not a win. I mean, this was a statement. I guess overall, the Lions finished with a 70% tackle success rate, and while Australia, New Zealand, struggled with just 60%. But the Lions control over 70% of their territory. I mean, that's huge, but the Wallabies are going to need some serious game plan to strive that kind of dominance. If I was the Wallabies, I'd be looking in the mirror right now and it's time to start practicing those, sorry face, because after that performance, the Lions are coming, in hot form. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts of the game? Who stand out for you? And so, let me know in the comments below. It'd be interesting to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more rugby content. Thanks for tuning in, and keep supporting your rugby teams and keep the rugby spirit alive. And we will see you in the next video.